All right, let's try this again. See if we can get some, hopefully internet, resetting my router and modem gets my internet back where I'm not dropping frames. Luckily, I only made it a couple minutes into the last stream before we realized it, so reset everything. We're going to try again. Let's see, right in the top. Okay, so when you first get into the game, I took a screenshot of this because I didn't know what was after. There was some other stuff that needed to be set up after, so we're going to kind of move through that a little bit. So when you first start the game, you get greeted with a acceptance letter from Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, and you're starting as a fifth year. I think they decided to do it as a fifth year because if you start as a first year, you're not supposed to know some of these more advanced spells that a lot of us already know from watching Harry Potter. So they started as a fifth year, and you're kind of going to be pushed through. You're probably going to have, like, I think we're going to have a little bit of a tutorial that'll give us kind of a little bit of a quick run through of a lot of the stuff, just how to do things. But a lot of the stuff's from the trailers and stuff like that, it looks like it's going to be pretty familiar. Our term begins on September 1st. We're starting ours on February 7th today. All of your supplies have already been collected for you and will accompany us. And then it says, as you're aware, the reasonable restriction of underage sorcery prohibits the use of magic by those under 17, but they've made, because of our unique circumstances where we're starting as a fifth year, the ministry has graciously allowed Professor Elazar Fig to help you hone your spellcasting before escorting you from London to the castle for your start of term feast and the sorting ceremony. And this is by Professor Weasley, who is the deputy head mistress. Kind of interesting there, since they're kind of pulling the Weasley in there. So definitely the Weasleys have been in the wizarding world for a long time. Kind of cool. And I think we'll be seeing a bunch of her. Let's see. I think that was pretty much it there. So we're going to close out of that screenshot. And so this is my character. I am going to be playing this on easy. I play a lot of these games more for the story and a little bit of, if I have to redo a thing one or two times, I don't mind. But when it starts becoming like 10 or 15, it just kind of gets annoying. So, and since this is just a live playthrough, it's very relaxed, enjoyable, we're just going to do the easy one. So I got glasses, blue eyes, light brownish hair. They wouldn't let me do the beard, so we're going to be stuck without that. Clean shaven there. You can't choose any of your clothes. In here, it was pretty much, you start out with basic portrait. Oh, yeah, it's probably just me talking loud more than anything. So face shape, skin color, you've got hair color, hairstyle, if you have any scars, complexion, your eyes and eyebrow shape, and then your final name your character, which we're going to do NaytonTech, as 2 words. And I am going to play a wizard, and we're going to start and see what we get. I do not know. I'm hoping I can get some of the music going, or sorry, cut out. I'm going down with this just a hair. Okay, so we're gonna start our journey. Nice. Oh, I've got my headset on. Wonder I don't have my headset.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me all the time.
Is the game music a bit loud?
Eleazar! George! Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
There we go. How's that?
It's been much too long.
Turn it down
When I
just a hair.
received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here
The
doesn't mind me
voice and
tagging along.
Not
the
at all, sir.
After you.
word or the mouth and the words
Ages
seem to
since I've
match
been to the castle.
really nicely.
Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
That looks so weird when he doesn't have anything in his hands. Like he's faking it or something. I think that's our bad guy. See, this is a part I don't know. Hopefully they don't nab anybody for having this music in their game. Oh.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland. Just
Yeah,
barely.
no kidding. Either that or we'll cut that section out.
And
Hopefully.
who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the
But we're
other fifth
special.
years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
Goblin
I
Rebellion.
have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a significant
That wasn't, no,
threat.
that wasn't a dragon. That was one of
And
those other creatures, I
It was
think.
your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like
Interesting.
goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
Huh.
Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do.
Whoa. Okay, so that was a dragon. Dang, that's a big dragon. Got 4, 5. Where'd the other guy go? Did he just get eaten? Thing closed up again.
The key! Give me your hand!
Yeah, he does. Definitely got like, you know, the red hit him and stuff. I don't even know what my graphic settings are. This is just what it kind of auto set to.
You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Wigan Weld, huh? G to heal. Okay, so there's my health in the bottom right hand corner. I want to try to keep my camera out of where stuff's at, so you guys can see everything that's going on in the HUD.
George, I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Okay, so I can look around.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
Okay, curious who does the voice. The voice sounds a little
But
familiar.
stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Okay, obviously WASD to move. Okay, where are we? I'm really anxious to see how, like, just give me a...
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage traveled. We're
Like how
somewhere
beautiful
in
this
the
world is,
Scottish
and just
Highlands.
imaginative
Sir,
and creative.
those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see
Of course
if we
he's
can
gonna do it. Why
find a
would he?
path, however faded it may be.
Let's see.
Mind your step.
The path to Hogwarts. All right, Professor. Ooh, the movement feels really good. There's not much lag.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching
Okay,
for
space to
evidence of a
jump, good.
long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Oh,
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But
I
magic
like
is
how
no
it's
different than
just
any
right
power.
into the story.
What really matters is the one who wields it.
Wow. Is that frozen? Or is that something
Is
else?
that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Okay. Basic casting. So this is going to be a little bit of our tutorial, I'm guessing. There we go. Basically, just tap it. I'm waiting it too long.
Excellent!
Okay, use your camera and select active target. Press space to control. Oh, I'm gonna get all dirty. It's okay.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
Oh, so we can... Okay, so there's not like an exact aim, you just have the target.
Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So there's no real direct aim, it's just whatever is kind of highlighted. Be a little different to get used to.
Ah, up there.
Oh, did we go the wrong way? Oh. Wait for you, I don't want to get kicked in the head. You know the cool thing is? Wands don't run
We're
out of
close
ammo.
now. It's just ahead.
I'm just gonna blow everything up along our way. It's windy here.
Steady yourself. Reparo!
That's pretty cool. Definitely seems to be a little more
Almost
simpler
there.
spells, but what do we got?
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Well, a statue in the middle of nowhere kind of looks out of place to me, but you know. Okay, minimap shows. Okay, minimap's bottom left-hand corner. The purple arrow is me, and yellow dot. I love ones that have an objective. I'm watching somebody else's stream, and they're playing The Last of Us, and there's no map, no directions, nothing. I literally almost get anxiety from it because I don't know where to go. Press V to toggle quest objective. F to investigate.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
Well, this is bigger than it looked like from the other side.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's
Here's
this?
something.
Professor Fig!
I'll wait for him to get here.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name?
Maybe we get
Godric's heart.
transported somewhere
Where
else now.
are we? I don't believe it.
Who's sleeping? I hear somebody snoring. Oh, it's the dude on the
Hello?
goblin.
It can't be. Just a moment.
I was almost ready to say that's Harry Potter, but you didn't.
Welcome
They've
to
it
Gringotts
definitely has
visiting bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
It only works once. Well, I guess they're already there.
This
so.
way, then.
Stay close.
After you.
Did it say Gringotts? I kind of missed the. I was
Keep
talking
your
when I said it.
hands inside the cart.
It looks
if
like
you don't wish
Gringotts,
to
but
lose them.
way smaller.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds.
Okay, so it is
In
Gringotts.
fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest. Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts? They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath. A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments.
Yep, that's from.
It's a security measure.
7th.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you? Heard of it? These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
He looks a little grumpy.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
The animations are pretty good. Like,
Here we are.
I wonder if I can. Oh, I still can't get out of.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
Wow. Well, it's not rusty or anything.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Curious what's in here.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door. Wait. Best of luck.
Professor?
Best of luck.
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your
Backwards.
wand and focus.
Alright, so I have to hold it. see. Okay, that's weird. Or maybe I had to learn it.
Revelio. There, I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Investigate.
Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
Oh, jeez.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Something's over there.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Yeah, keep going
Perhaps
around.
you should cast Lumos.
Alright, now what I gotta hit for Lumos. Lumos. You acquired a wand lightning charm Lumos, which has automatically been slotted to your spell slot. Lumos creates a light at the tip of your wand. Help you see in. Okay. So 1. To cast or extinguish.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Look out!
Protego!
Accio! Dissecto! Levioso! Deposo! Deposo! Levioso! Confringo! Expulso! Descendo! Confringo! Expulso!
Oh, there's that.
Deposo! Levioso! Confringo! Levioso! Expulso!
Oh, jeez, there are tons of those.
Deposo! Confringo! Protego! Levioso! Expulso!
Okay, review your objectives to reveal the way forward.
Descendo! Expulso! Levioso! Confringo! Expulso! Stay close!
Definitely, it's. I actually kind of like this tutorial a little bit.
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good.
Where you go? Find Professor Fig.
Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
Okay.
Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. Protego!
Not Protego. One.
Lumos!
So actually, I need to Revelio
Revelio!
first.
I suppose I'm on my own this time.
And then
Lumos!
I'll have to stay there.
I need to align these statues with their reflections.
There we go.
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Oh boy. Okay. Hold Q during Protego to stun enemies with Stupefy. Damage, okay. I'm holding Q. It's definitely timing. And it's dark again.
Lumos.
Alright. Press shift to sprint. Ooh, that's a bigger statue of it. Where'd Professor Fig go? Oh, this is a, oh, what's that called? The memory thing.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin.
Pensieve.
That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder,
needs a memory. Alright, let's see what we got.
Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
Why does Percival sound familiar?
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
Ooh.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Oh boy. I don't think I got that kind of power. Got to fight this thing right off the bat? That's crazy. Definitely a nice way.
Right.
Fine, sir.
I've never
way to
seen
start
so
the game.
powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Yeah, it is. I'm really impressed with the game so far. Just the start of it, like that was just a tutorial, but they blended it into the story so well that it didn't feel like a tutorial. It wasn't long. It wasn't anything like that. I like it. Hogwarts looks normal. I don't reckon it. Oh wait, that's the boat dock. All right. Well, that was a movie scene if I had never seen one right there. I'm hoping I can pull in my character and my wand and all that kind of stuff from the Warner Brothers, the Wizarding World website. Ooh, that looks nice.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Here we go. Okay, what's going on here?
Phineas Nigellus Black.
Oh, Phineas Black.
Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Okay, that's cool.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're
Definitely
lucky,
a black,
we
that's for
might
sure.
still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Wow. I was expecting there to be more kids there, but there isn't. But I guess if the school's newer,
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
it may not be as full as it was a couple hundred years from this time
You're
in Harry
just
Potter.
in time. Have a seat.
All right, here we go.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Can't wait to explore.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Curiosity, probably.
A desire to learn? I do enjoy a good puzzle, and I believe I have a ready mind.
I'm curious where it puts me.
Clever indeed.
Because I've already gone through all the
The
questions
ability
on the
to
Wizarding World.
reflect clearly on that which
So it would put me
puzzles
in.
others.
I'll
And
tell you
you're
after. I'm
ready
gonna leave it at a
mind,
cliffhanger there.
quick to learn. Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw.
No. It picked Hufflepuff is actually what.
And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening.
So when they did all the questions for the Wizarding World, it put me in Hufflepuff. So I'm gonna stay in Hufflepuff because it'll hopefully pull some of my stuff over from there.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
What? I did hear there wasn't going to have any Quidditch stuff.
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Goodbye.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
Ooh, I wonder if we actually walk through Hogwarts or if she's gonna fast travel.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of work, but I'm sure that's never stopped you before.
It hasn't, Professor.
Now, here we are at the entrance to the Hufflepuff common room.
This is the entrance.
Indeed. I will explain what to do, but I hesitate to do it myself as one errant knock leads to being doused in vinegar. Most unpleasant. You must tap the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the second row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff.
Oh, jeez.
Well done. Now go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
So far, so good. I actually am really... It definitely pulls you in like the movies do. Very interesting. The story's good. Not a lot of dilly-dally, at least for the first little bit.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Okay, map so far is pretty good. Got good. Talk to people? No. Okay. You know, I don't think they ever showed the Hufflepuff room in any of the movies, so I've heard it's very earthy. Right, now introduce yourself to Lenora.
Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
I am a bit concerned. I have a lot of catching up to do.
Indeed. 4 years of schoolwork is a bit... being that far behind, I'd feel so... inadequate. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
Alright, let's go meet Arthur.
Arthur's got you. Don't need to be frightened, little cat.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, he went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, glumbumbles, bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Nice meeting you, Arthur. And good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
Alright, Adelaide.
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle.
Hear that cat in the
So
background.
tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
Yep.
That one is
sure
true.
Was.
Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Alright.
Thank you, Adelaide.
Side stuff.
Be seeing you.
Of course, and good luck.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
I think. I was looking to see if who did the voice of. If it says. Basically just says voices. Phineas Nigelius Black is Simon Pegg. Didn't hear that. I recognize any other major high-profile actors. Jim Dale. What does he do? That name sounds familiar. Yeah, we'll have to look that up for later. Okay, Meet Professor Weasley outside the common room. Cat does not want to come out, does it? I'm hoping the walking speed isn't this slow and it's just here in the common room.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Get my own book.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Like it just disappears when he puts it under his armpit. That's
Thank
cool.
you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
All right.
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up. Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
House Elf Recipe Book. Cool. Rumored to contain some of the Helga Hufflepuff's original creations, this book holds a collection of Hogwarts students' favorite recipes over the centuries. Some dishes like pickled dirigible plums are likely an acquired taste. It's unlocked field guide challenge. Your progress towards completing challenges appears here. Okay. Open the field guide, use escape. Okay, this is where all of our XP stuff is. Current challenges. Holy cow. Look at your first guide page, unlocked a new challenge. Category. New challenges you unlock throughout your adventure will appear here. Select a field guide page to continue. Okay. So now, each challenge has tiers. Special rewards unlocked tier complete. From appearances to critical upgrades. Excuse me. Rewards must be claimed from the challenge menu. Come back often to collect rewards you have unlocked.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Okay. I didn't quite see what popped up there, but I'll have to keep an eye out for it.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker.
Oh, cool.
Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Okay, M for map. That's pretty common. Hogwarts divided into two main areas. Left side of the map where students and professors live includes house common rooms and the Great Hall. Great Hall. Oh, Great Hall region. This view you can see flue flames available in that region. Green flue flames represent flames you have discovered, including your own house common room. Oh, cool. We can flue flame to our common room. That'll be nice. Gray flue flames reveal location of undiscovered flames. Return to map. Right side of the map is where you'll find academic points of interest, including astronomy tower, library, and greenhouses. Has unlocked the central hall flue flames for you. Use AD to rotate the map. Fast travel to central hall. Fast travel to the central hall flue flames.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Okay.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Cool. And Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
And what's Hogsmeade, even though I already know?
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Yep.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins, and I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide?
Definitely
map?
a long
Of
intro.
course.
Thank you.
Like, I feel like I haven't really got into the game yet.
Good luck today. And remember to use
But we'll see
your
how-
field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Okay, let's talk to Professor. See if he's found anything
It's
out.
good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Okay. This represents the main quests have that icon. Completing main quests will further the story, unlock new features, and grant XP. Some quests are locked by spell and or level requirement, okay, with the little lock sign. In these cases, you will need to be required level or have the required spell to activate the quest. New spells can be earned by completing professor's assignments. So it's a little my cursor. Looks like a little paper, a little scroll icon there, or as quest rewards. Track a quest. This gets the dark arts. We'll probably do charms first. So if you right click on it, track it.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly
I like how
helpful.
they're bringing this
Thank
normal
you.
game
Now,
stuff
it sounds like you've quite
into
a day
the game
ahead,
and
what
making
with
it seem like
classes
it's
and
a
a trip to
magical
Hogsmeade
thing.
for
It's really
supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Okay, so go to Charm Chest. I'm going to take a quick break, and I will be right back.
wish I had a potion to remind myself to do my homework. Desperately need to improve my charms mark too. Perhaps I can find a house.
Okay, I'm gonna move me to the side because we got. Actually, there's not really much that goes up, so either side will work. So we're gonna go to Charms class. I wanted to see map level, gear, inventory, collections, challenge, settings. That's what I wanted. Music volume. I want to turn it down right now. Okay, that's what I wanted. No assignments, challenges. So I did see something in here. It says collect 2 field guide pages in Hogwarts. Okay. Just kind of looking through this collections. What we got here? Revelio. Rumored to contain some Helga Hufflepuff's original creations. This book holds a collection of Hogwarts students' favorite recipes. Okay, we already saw that one. We need to read the whole thing. What else do we have? Level 1. Okay, quests. Okay, Charms class, Defense. So those are our next 2 quests. Let's see if we can get to our class. This way. Okay, good. I like when you're in kind of story mode. Well, I don't necessarily like it. I would prefer to move faster, but oh, went too far. I like that we get to move around a little more, or the movement is quicker, I should say. To learn how the map works. Oh, okay.
You must try it.
That's Peeves, I think. I've heard he's in the...
Revelio.
There's something here. I think. I can't tell what that icon is. I don't remember what that icon is. There. Oh, that was a fast travel point, I think. But apparently it hasn't been unlocked. Or something, maybe?
Revelio.
Okay. Guess I'm not supposed to have it unlocked yet. We're going to defense against the dark arts. Oh, I'm going to charms. Okay, cool. So that unlocked. There's a flu powder thing. Go up. Begin. This castle is big. I mean, I expect it to be big.
Go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't
Even if I
necessarily
knew how-
want them to get back to the lesson.
I don't send many owls to myself, but it is nice to get them. What? Don't look at me like that.
I wonder how you unlock those.
I do get nervous when the owls come.
What did we come in Charms class? Oh, begin. Okay. Went right past the...
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Okay, let's see what we got. Way through one and guided through the symbol. Okay. Accio. It's probably going to be my number 2.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Get to go outside the castle now.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now, Accio, talking about theory, oh, excellent, good, happens to the best of us. That's it!
Oh no.
Splendid!
I got 50.
Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
All right.
Yes, sir.
Definitely has a little bit of a Harry Potter.
Yes!
All right.
Accio.
Excellent control there.
Let us see this. That is how it's done. Brilliant. Be sharp. Phew.
Accio.
Oh yeah, right there. Perfect score.
Score. Remarkable.
I thought about trying to bump it off. That's what I was
make
trying to
this
do.
a bit more interesting, shall we?
Oh, now what did he do? Oh, jeez.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go.
You get 50 on that one? Jeez.
There we go.
All right.
Not exactly your typical lesson, is it? Not that I mind.
And...
Accio.
Got almost went too far on that one.
Very good.
Let us see this. That is how it's done.
No, I want this one. Oh! $50 again.
I will get you back for that. Be sharp. Yes!
Accio.
Perfect score again. I am a
perfect rounds.
wizard.
You're a natural.
What you think?
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Oh, I was a little stiff today.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there.
Marvelous.
I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
All right.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
How big?
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
That'd be kind of cool. Can we visit that?
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
I'd never heard of that kind of magic before.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Oops. Cool. Quest complete. Cancel. What? Oops, wrong. Whoa. Cool. I just found a new move. If I hit control, I like dodge. Okay, new quest. Kind of has that Wakanda feel. Started watching that last night. Gear appearance reward, legendary gloves. Nice. Anything new anywhere else? Collections. Oops. Look at that, I've got 8 of 86. Oh. Oh, that's right. So I got when you buy the deluxe edition, you get some additional dark arts. Robe, gloves, hat. There's like a mask. That's a hat. What's this? Oh, 2 different dark arts hats. Looks like a scarf and an outfit ensemble. Okay. Then you can use E and Q to go through them. Nice. Gear. Oh, here we go. Okay, so I can change my gear if I want. So I have I'll keep that on for now. No, I like these more. Wait, do those have like no magical properties? Okay. You have those gloves. Does it change? I'm curious if it changes your defense or your offense as you get different gear. Oh, no hat for me. Okay, flying mounts. I'm supposed to also get a mount. I don't remember the name of it though. Don't remember. Progress to the main story to unlock. Okay, so I'll probably get my wand here soon. Alright, oh, no. Why does I still have something here for my... here, but I don't see anything. Looked over it. Yeah, no scarf right now. Alright, how about we go to map. Okay, side quests are now available. That's nice. Available side quests can be found with little tiny diamond. Inside regions of Hogwarts marked as flag and discovered by exploring the world. These quests reward XP but do not advance the main story. Okay. Okay, let's go to advance. Let's get that out of the way and then we can from there.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Okay. Yes.
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Alright, let's go to defense against the dark arts. Turn my mouse sensitivity up a little bit. It takes like a full turn to turn around. Maybe there's sensitivity in the game. Straight. Stairs. Down here. I'm curious if we're gonna get the moving staircases or not. That'd be kind of cool. Might be a little confusing, but it'd be kind of cool. Dark Arts classroom, blue powder. Oh, look at those freaking eyeballs. That's trippy.
Stupefy! Is that all you've got? Yeah.
Whoops.
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Okay. I was worried you have to do that every time you want to do this the spell. I was going to get a little old trying to remember each one of the
Now, let's try something a little larger.
I remember those from Harry Potter. Right, so it's going to be 2 or 3.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember? Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done.
Okay. 2.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Which one's Protego?
This should be easy.
Protego!
Protego? That complicates things.
Levioso!
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Okay.
Levioso. Class, I hope you'll be paying attention. That is how you cast Levioso.
Levioso!
Protego!
Levioso, this can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Okay.
Levioso. I do enjoy a lively duel.
He's not even getting me. Come on, dude.
Levioso!
Protego! If only all of my students do this again. Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down. Watch your opponent for signs to attack or defend yourself.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
That's kind of surprising
I
coming
put
from
you
a
on the
Slytherin.
spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Cool.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, You might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Yeah, there are a couple little cheesy lines and stuff here and there. I'm intrigued.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules
fits
now and then.
both.
Whether it's joining a secret dueling club,
It's enough to,
or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
keeps us,
Good.
it keeps us
Pleasure
entertained,
chatting
but
with
it's
you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned. We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill.
not like
Look for
advanced
Lupin
or
Brattleby near the clock tower entrance.
serious enough.
If you're interested.
Younger generations won't
Till
necessarily
next
try
time.
it. Okay, what's this chest thing over here? Right, quest log. Speak with him. Alright, give me just a second. For left. Go back to left. Okay. Nothing new here. So what's next in our quest log? New quest. Oh, jeez.
Do you know where the little slicer thing is for paper?
Which one?
The little slicer thingy for paper?
Down over there?
I don't think so.
I don't know then. It might be in the closet. I'll get it later.
Oh man, I kind of need it now before I go.
One sec, guys. Okay, so I gotta talk to Mrs. Weasley now that it's after class. Where's she at? Transfiguration. Oh, that was cool. Oh, that's right. I was supposed to meet with her after. New Flu Flames.
Revelio.
Like there's these chests here or something, but I don't know what they are yet. Fucking transfiguration.
What about the room, Professor?
I was
He's got
thinking
nice
the
little-
same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah,
I love how a
there
lot
you
of the
are.
stuff stays true. All the animations from the movies and stuff that we've seen.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near, what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details. Mentioning
Yeah?
only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Okay.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
Okay. Got all those done. I am interested in visiting
I'm eager
Ollivanders.
to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Ooh, which one do I want? I think I want to go with Sebastian.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow.
That's a lot of
if you
names to
can.
remember.
Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
All right. Professor quest log. I wanted to see under settings. There was window mode. Thought there was a place where you can link your Warner Brothers account with, or your Steam account with the game or something like that. Accessibility. Okay, I'll have to worry about that stuff later. Okay. Let's go do this other one. Let's see. Professor Ronan received your first assignment. Assignments are types of quests given to Hogwarts professors that completed. When completed, rewarded with new spells. First, Mending Charm, Reparo. Or to complete other quests. You can track assignments. Alright. Not tracking anything. Ooh, I'm almost quests. There we go. Professor Ronan. All right. Oh, there he is, right there.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The Mending Charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Okay. Select the flying page in your broken statue.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Revelio.
Leviosa.
Nope, wasn't that one. It was 4.
Accio.
Got it.
Haha, got it. All right. Oh, I probably have to read it. Click the page. I had to open my window.
You know what this belongs to? My lunchbox.
Legendary gloves. Was there more than one page? Was I supposed to report back to him? Oh, there's one of the defense against the dark arts.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Let's see, what was it?
Revelio.
Yes. I'll move in.
Accio. Brilliant.
Alright, go back, talk to him.
I trust the preliminary tasks.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Probably going to be 3. Yep. Okay, mending charm apparel can be used to mend broken objects in an environment. Cool.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Alright, now what? Next one's Hogsmeade, huh? Right, oh, I got a track. Okay. We are going to go to Hogsmeade, but I think so we're at 2 hours. I kind of want to keep most of my live plays at 2 hours so that they're not too crazy long. So I'm going to go ahead and call it here for today. And then we will visit Hogsmeade on part 2. If you guys are interested in playing or watching, I've got a bunch of other games that I'm also in the middle of playing. So I've got Hogwarts Legacy, which I haven't decided on an exact day that I'll be playing that one. I still have Witcher 3 that I'm trying to finish. But I'm thinking about moving to Wednesday nights when I play Witcher 3, maybe when I finish that one. I don't think I've got too much left on it. Once Witcher 3 is done, then I'll be going full bore on Hogwarts Legacy, but I might throw it in there maybe on like a Monday or one of the weekend days maybe. Anyway, Tuesdays and sometimes Thursdays, I play Divinity Original Sin 2 with my brother, Deekman. His name's Clayton, but his character name is Deekman. So we play together. We're just going through the story. We're doing a ton of exploring. You know, yeah, we're not in any hurry to get through finishing the game. This will be a year-long game kind of thing. About 2-hour sessions from about 5 to 7 p.m. Mountain Time on Tuesdays, sometimes on Thursdays, which is our D&D night. But if we don't play D&D, we play Divinity. So, probably here in about an hour or so, we'll be starting that one. And then we'll be playing Witcher 3 tomorrow. And depending on my mood, I might throw some more Hogwarts Legacy in there because I am actually really liking this. So anyway, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Watch all the videos. Every Monday I have one of our D&D videos that I edit and post up. And sometimes on Thursdays I will post up a little short, especially if there's a little funny section. We get some crazy topics and stuff that we do. I'll post up those little sections on Thursday, just little clippets of our Monday sessions. So anyway, we'll see you guys here in a little bit. Talk to you guys later.